This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Joseph Robs is suing fellow cosmetic salesperson Paula Nunez in the amount of $1,543.71. Mr. Robs claims Ms. Nunez stole his singing sales pitch after he took her under his wing and says it cost him valuable client base.
Mr. Robs, you are suing Ms. Nunez for $1,543.71. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what's your relationship with the defendant?
The defendant and I work for the same cosmetics consulting sales company.
Okay, and how long have you worked there, ma'am?
I've worked there only a year now.
A year, okay.
Yeah.
And so what do you do there?
I do like these pitch parties at my home.
Okay, so you're a salesperson then?
Yes, exactly.
And what do you do there?
Same thing, sales.
You both are in sales?
Yes.
Okay, and how long have you worked there?
About 5 years now.
Okay, so as part of your sales pitches, you say you do pitch parties.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what does that mean?
So yeah, I meet with clients. I invite them all over to my home.
Right.
I come from a performance background.
Okay.
So I only started doing the sales. It was part-time initially,
Okay.
just to make some additional income. And my initial sales pitches working with clients wasn't really going so well.
Right.
You see women and they're like, why would I listen to a guy about makeup
Right.
and stuff like that? But I've always had an interest in makeup and cosmetics.
Okay, and you apply to makeup? You do all of
Yeah,
that?
I show them different ways so they can do their face, do
Right.
their makeup, show this
I know, you
personal
invite
side.
a bunch of ladies over, you bring the products out, you give them cakes and cookies and wine, and
Yes,
you hope they
exactly.
buy your products.
So, initially it wasn't working out. I couldn't get clients, but then I realized I have this performance background.
Right.
So I wanted
Okay, before you tell me about it, I want to ask you this. What was your sales pitch before you got involved with the plaintiff?
I throw events as well.
Oh, you had events? Like what kind of
Yes.
events did you have?
Most of them are brunch events where
Uh-huh.
I have entertainers come and they
Right.
would do the pitch for me.
Right.
So sometimes comedies, sing-alongs.
But aren't
that
you
kind of
trying to
stuff.
sell products?
That's not true.
But aren't you trying to sell
is
beauty products?
Yes.
You
Your Honor.
seem like these events spend a lot of time with eating and looking at people dancing and singing.
So yes, Your Honor, I do that, but the way that I look at it, you're providing a whole experience to these
Uh-huh.
women. A lot
Right.
of them are married or have kids or really
Right.
don't have the time to really take care of themselves.
Right.
So when they come to my events, it's a nice hangout event. So
It's
we
like a
do,
social event
It's like a
for them.
social event.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
just about the products. It's providing an experience in the community for them.
Okay, so tell me about these events. How would you put them on?
Right now, I have a solid list of clients. So
Okay.
I have my regulars that I've had for a
Okay.
few years now.
Okay.
And we come, I start and I'll do, like a soft icebreaker. I tell some jokes, catch up with stuff that's going on in their lives about their marriages and
Right.
relationships, about their
Really?
kids.
Right.
We have wine, specifically.
When do y'all talk about the products?
So we get to that, Your Honor, but like I said, it's the full experience, right?
Right.
You don't just rush in to give me your money. You
Right.
want people to really have a reason
But
for
don't
why
you
they should
need
do
to
that.
sell products?
I do. So then I get into, I do a little bit of song and stuff about our products
You
and
sing?
what we can do. I do, Your Honor.
You sing at these events?
I do sing at these events, Your
Like,
Honor.
show me what you do. I just came in and I'm looking for some lipstick.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right,
and then you
so
do what?
If you can't afford fillers and surgery, then I've got what you need. Makeup and creams for beauty queens, buy from Joey. Things like that. Yeah. So I do a little bit of that,
Right.
and then some more stuff, and then we talk about the products, what you can do for crow's feet,
Right.
fine lines and wrinkles.
And when you put these on, are you by yourself or you have an assistant helping you?
I'm by myself, except
Okay.
for I had her shadowing me initially. But
How
other than
long?
that,
How
I
many
always
times
do it
did you
by
do
myself.
that?
Do what, Your Honor?
Shadow him.
I was shadowing him for probably a month.
About a month you shadowed
Yeah.
him? And how often would you put these events on?
I do them twice a month, Your Honor.
Twice a month. So twice she shadowed you.
Yes.
Okay, so why are you suing her now?
So I'm suing her now. When I first met her, it was at a regional meeting for our company. They bring in all the sales leads
Right.
from this area.
Right.
And I'm one of the top sales leads, so they give us a leaderboard basically of who's selling the most. And she was new, she was right at the bottom of the list, and I saw her and I'm like, you know what? Let me help a sister out. She seemed nice, kind of fly, she could use some tips on how to do her own makeup and
Right.
stuff like that.
Exactly.
So I was like, if I
I don't
show her a
think
little
so.
bit, maybe it'll help her with her own
What were you
client
going to
base.
say?
I don't think I needed tips on how to put on makeup.
Okay, well,
but,
I
you
mean,
know.
something worked because you're making more money now.
Coming up on Supreme Justice.
I don't understand why you're suing her.
That's not
Why
true.
are you suing her?
Because she's stealing my clients and she's stealing my sales
not
pitch
stealing
after she agreed that
clients.
she was.
Okay, where's your proof that she has stolen a client?
That's what Tony can speak to.
Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Joseph Robs, who is suing Paula Nunez for $1,543.71.
So you took under your wing.
I took her under my wing.
She
I said-
shadowed you twice.
She shadowed me twice, but before that, I said, I want you to see what I do to kind of open up her mind to some new ideas.
Okay.
But don't steal what I do. Come up with your own thing.
Right.
But just to give you a different idea of what's possible. And
Okay,
she
so what
agreed to
happened?
that.
So what happened?
She agreed to that. She said she wouldn't steal from me, wouldn't steal my client. She came and shadowed me a few times. And then I went on vacation, towards the end of last year, right at the very end for around the Christmas holiday.
Right.
My sales were great at the end of last year, the last trimester. I was selling above the average for a sales leader in our company.
Okay. Why are you suing her now?
So I didn't really know why. My regulars weren't buying from me. I wasn't getting as much sales. And then I get a call from one of my very first clients,
Right.
Tony, who actually I have here as a witness today, Your
Okay.
Honor. And she's like, yeah, I went to a sales party that one of my friends invited me to. And it was hosted by the girl that used to shadow you.
Okay.
And she's doing literally your exact same pitch.
Okay, but how did Tony come to one of your events?
Yes, she did.
So now Tony is your client?
No, she's
No,
actually
Tony's
his
my
client.
client. Her
Okay.
friend Sally was one of my clients,
Okay.
who's now going
Her
to
client.
Paula. Yeah.
And-
I actually met Sally in the grocery store one day, and Sally was asking me about my styling, and that's how it came up. I was like, okay, well, if you
Jar-
want to
What do you mean?
Myself
Wait,
more.
stop. What do you mean you're styling?
the business that I do besides the beauty cosmetics, it's
What is
styling,
that?
personal styling.
You mean like wardrobe?
Yes,
So
that's
she
how
came.
Tony saw.
Your
Why
Honor,
are you
that's not
suing
true.
her? I don't understand why you're suing her.
That's not
Why are
true.
you suing her?
Because she's stealing my clients and she's stealing my sales
not
pitch after
stealing
she agreed that she was.
Okay, which client has she stolen?
So
from
the
you?
woman that she's saying she met at the grocery store,
Yeah.
it's a lie. She was one of my clients.
Where
that was
is she
at-
here? Is that Tony?
No, Tony
No,
is Sally's friend.
Sally's not
Okay,
So
here.
let's
Tony-
stop. Where is your proof that she has stolen a client?
Well, Tony, my witness, can
Tony's going to
speak
tell me what somebody else told Tony.
No, but Tony was at the parties that she does with
Right.
Sally. They went together.
Right.
So she
But
can
how do
speak
I
to-
know that Sally is no longer your client and other people are no longer your client?
I have proof of how my sales have gone down,
Okay,
Your
that
Honor.
doesn't tell me anything. You have to prove to me that this lady stole money from you, your
Yeah,
sales.
that's what I'm saying. So it's, when you steal,
Okay, what is her technique? What technique has she stolen from you?
that's what Tony can speak to.
No,
She's seen
you.
it all.
This is your case.
Okay.
What is it that she stole?
She steals my songs, the whole ladder.
Like that song that you just.
Like that song that I just did.
Can you do that song he just did?
Sorry, I usually have performers that do not even that song,
That's
other
not
songs.
true.
Like we make up and create pictures of our own.
Okay, so you have a song.
No, not right now.
Did you ever sing a song?
Never.
Can you sing?
No. I sing along sometimes, but
Is
I don't
Tony
sing.
gonna tell me
She's
that
gonna tell
she
you
can
something
sing?
completely different. Yes, Your Honor.
Court calls Tony Doom. I thought I was getting ready to leave the bench, but we got to talk to Tony Doom. Come forward and be sworn, please. Raise your right hand. Do you swear affirmative testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Was there an occasion where you went to a presentation by the defendant?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how did you get there? I mean, were you invited?
I was at the grocery store with my friend Sally, who's unfortunately going through a divorce, and I've
Right.
been supporting her. And we were at the grocery store, and Paula came up to us, and I recognized Paula right away because Joseph is like the reason why I can do my makeup like this, so I owe a lot to him. And I remember seeing her shadowing him at
Right.
one of his presentations, and I recognized her, and she comes up and she starts telling us about how
That
we
is
really
not
should go to one of her parties because
Right.
as a woman, she really knows how to put on makeup, and we shouldn't be listening to advice of a man,
Okay.
et cetera, et cetera.
Did you go to her house for a party?
I did.
Why did
So-
you go?
Because Sally really wanted to go.
No, but Sally could have gone by herself.
Sally's
You've been
going through
happy
a-
with this man for 2 years. Why would you go to her party?
Because Sally's going through a divorce and she really needed support, and she's like, I don't want to go by myself. I tried to convince her out of it. She
Right.
didn't listen to me.
So you went.
I just want to be to support.
What
my
happened at her
friend.
party?
So I go to her party, and she had performers there, but she was singing along too, and they were singing exactly the same jingle
Right.
that he does. And then I started realizing that she was using intel that she had gotten from shadowing him. So she
Right.
starts asking Sally about her divorce, and she
Right.
knew all these details from
She could
following.
have found that out from anybody. All this gossiping that goes on at these events.
But she doesn't, I mean, she doesn't know them outside,
Right.
and Joseph's known us for a
How
while.
do you
so.
know who who she knows.
She's not even from this area, Your Honor. She was brand new when I met her.
Let me just say, you are on real shaky ground here. You're on real shaky ground. It didn't get any sturdier because you brought a witness in here either. You can't prove to me that this lady has taken anybody from you. You say she can sing, but I don't understand all this performing that goes on at these events where it's about sales. If you're a good salesman, the focus is on sale. You got me, you're plying me with champagne, and you got me watching entertainment. You got me sitting around gossiping. I've been here an hour and a half waiting for a presentation to show me how to do this to my face, and it's 3 o'clock and I gotta go pick my child up from the babysitter.
Your Honor.
It sounds more like a social event than a sales event. And you have not carried the burden of proof that this lady somehow took away money out of your pocket. I'm ready to rule judgment for the defendant. Good luck to you.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
I know you stole my business model. I just couldn't prove it today.
I didn't steal anything from you. I'm just a better salesperson than you.